Well, I guess it'd be about time to get this warmed up and going. Oh, now, how be this get to working again?
Press the button.
Which
no,
button?
No, not that one.
Not this
the
button.
left.
That one.
No, your other left.
This other one.
Oh,
Which one are you talking about?
I meant the right. No,
What
but
are
not
you-
that big red one.
The-
The
this
other
way.
red button.
Not-
Just not the big, happy, shiny one.
You mean the one I just pushed?
Yeah, for crying out
Oh.
loud. You
Right.
don't know what you're doing.
I know perfectly well what I'm doing.
Not that button. Oh, for crying out loud. You just sit here on your patootie. You play
Well,
with your buttons. I go make coffee.
You do that, but don't slam the door. Well, here it be. All but 6 months from your Christmassy time. That be right. Be 6 months one way, 6 months the other. We be sitting in apogee of Christmas. Is that be right? I think it be right. I'll have to be looking that up. Apogee of Christmassy time. Sounds very educational, so we'll take it at that. And with that, we'll be having ourselves a Christmassy celebration this evening. Is it be afternoon or yeah, it be evening. That'd be right. I just looked out the porthole, and it's all dark out there. You'd had or someone been painting the porthole again. I think it'd be night time. So if it not be night time where ye be, well, close your eyes and be pretending it be night time. And it'll be night time for ye, and that way, in your mind's eye, you can see all the twinkly little lights, the fires, the explosions, the scream. What that be? You don't have all that there happening for your Christmassy time? Well, it sounds like ye be having an awfully boring Christmassy time. It'd be true. I know it'd be hot as a booger out there, but I'll be telling you this much. We'll be celebrating the heat next week, but this week we kick back and keep it cool, as the kitty be saying. That'll be right. We be keeping it cool, like the cool kiddies at school be saying. And we'll be kicking it back Christmassy Santy style. And when you're saying that you not be having all the fires and the explosions, obviously you be not listening to enough Weird Al Yankovic. That'll be right. That's how we start out this evening's nice Christmassy opportunity for apologies. We'll be kicking right off there with I heard some of you. I heard ye in the back there. Stop whispering so loud, but he be knowing. We start straight out with a proper Weird Al Yankovic Christmas at Ground Zero. Just to properly get things right in the mood and feeling grand and spiffies. So, welcome back, me mateys. Welcome back. Put your Sandy hats on and get your torches and pitchforks ready. For it be Christmassy time. Apogee. I be having to look at apogee. I'll have to look that up while we go and we listen to a little bit of, well, this and that and all kinds of Christmassy stuff. And don't be forgetting 323 Heave-Ho. 323 Heave-Ho for them that are request line. Text it or request it by actually speaking into the microphone on your telephone. So that's 323-432-8346. Let's get the explosions going. That's when you know Christmassy time truly be upon us. When things go boom. Strange that'd be similar for the 4th of July. Maybe 4th of July and Christmassy time have more in common than we think. That's when things go boom.
Christmas at Ground Zero. There's music in the air. The sleigh bells are ringing and the carolers are singing while the air raid sirens blare. It's Christmas at Ground Zero, the button has been pressed. The radio just let us know that this is not a test. Everywhere the atom bombs are dropping, it's the end of all humanity. No more time for last minute shopping, it's time to face your final destiny. It's Christmas at Ground Zero, there's panic in the crowd. We can dodge debris while we trim the tree underneath the mushroom cloud. Some reindeer on your rooftop, or Jack Frost on your windowsill. But if someone's climbing down your chimney, you better load your gun and shoot to kill. Oh, it's Christmas at Ground Zero, and if the radiation level's okay, I'll go out with you and see all the new mutations on New Year's Day. It's Christmas at Ground Zero, just seconds left to go. I'll duck and cover with my Yuletide lover underneath the mistletoe. It's Christmas at Ground Zero, now the missiles are on their way. What a crazy fluke, we're gonna get nuked on this jolly holiday. What a crazy fluke, we're gonna get nuked on this jolly holiday.
I saw Daddy kissing Santa Claus underneath a mistletoe last night. He didn't see me creep down the stairs to have a peep. He thought that I was tucked up in my bedroom fast asleep. Then I saw Daddy tickle Santa Claus underneath his beard so snowy white. There must be some mistake. Was I really awake? I rubbed my eyes and moved in close, a better look to take. Then I, hey! Then I saw Daddy hugging Santa Claus. He took his hand and pulled him to the couch. It must have been just fine. Santa didn't seem to mind. Then Daddy moved across the room to pour them both some wine. Then I saw Daddy fondle Santa Claus, and on his ear he nibbled now and then. I crawled across the floor, I hid behind the door. I left it open just a crack so I could watch some more. Then I saw Daddy undress Santa Claus. They quickly threw their clothes on our big chair. Well, much to my surprise, I couldn't believe my eyes. It wasn't Santa after all, but Mommy in disguise. But I saw Daddy kissing Santa Claus underneath the mistletoe last night. Oh, what a laugh it would have been if I
Aye, there's another grand example of what we mean when we be saying Christmassy time around here at the captain's quarters. Aye, there be some that were asking me this last week, and all the heat and all the meltiness. They say, what is Christmassy? I mean, they say, it's just the normal Christmassy carols that you be hearing everywhere. I say, aye, you don't be hearing Christmassy carols like this that we have around here, just any old where. For it be an example that there be Kip O'Dada with I saw Daddy kissing Santa Claus. Then we working this, yeah, well, let me be putting it this way. We like to play jingle bells, but not the way y'all be thinking. This be our special way, the way we do it here on the captain's quarters. Let's take it for a spin now. Bob Rivers and Twisted Radio with Jingle Hell's Bells.
These are a few of my favorite things. Penthouse apartments and 12 in a hot tub. Drinking Jack Daniels while getting a back rub. Little gold chains clip the brass nipple ring. These are a few of my favorite things.
We like bar fights, we like nose rings, we like eating snails. We always indulge in our favorite things. No wonder our skin so
tattoos on big bosoms of prickly rose bushes. Silver stretch limos that come when I ring. These are a few of my favorite things.
we like bar fights, we like nose rings, we like eating snails. We always indulge in our favorite things. No wonder our skin
Jingle Hell's Bells! How, how, how!
Okay, Good Day is our Christmas part of the album, and you can play this at your Christmas parties or to yourself on Christmas Eve if there's nothing else to do.
Good day, eh?
Yeah.
In case you thought, like, I wasn't on this part.
Oh, I guarantee you'd be on. Okay, so Good Day, this is the Christmas part, and we're going to tell you what to get your true love for Christmas.
Look out the window.
Where? What are you doing?
Snow.
What? Oh,
Jose.
it's a great white north, and it's snowing because it's Christmas time. Hey, Hoser.
What?
Here's a quiz. Quiz for Doug.
Okay, I have my thinking toque on.
Yeah, right. What are the 12 days of Christmas? Because figure it out, right? Christmas is when?
The 25th.
Right, and what's the 24th? Christmas Eve, right? So
That's two.
two. And then what's after that? Boxing
Wrestling Day.
No, get
Boxing
out.
Day, yeah.
That's 3.
I know.
Then what's after that? Nothing.
New Year's.
4. And what's
New Year's Eve.
5.
Okay.
Where do you get 12?
There's 2 Saturdays and Sundays in there. That's 4. That's 9. And 3 other days, which I believe are the mystery days.
Okay, now, this is our Christmas song, in case you don't know what to get somebody for Christmas.
There's lots of ideas in here, so listen and don't get stuck.
Okay.
By the way, that's me on the organ.
Oh, jeez.
You start.
Okay. On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a beer.
On the second day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 2 turtlenecks.
And a beer. Okay, good. On the third day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 3 French toasts.
2 turtlenecks.
And a beer. Okay,
There should be more there, eh?
where? Go.
4th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 4 pounds of back bacon.
3 French toasts.
2 turtlenecks
And a beer.
in a tree. See,
Oh,
you need
yeah.
more.
On the 5th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 5 golden toques.
4 pounds of back bacon.
3 French toasts.
2 turtlenecks
And a beer.
in a tree.
Okay, on the 6th, to go.
Christmas, my true love gave to me 6 packs of 2 for
5 golden toques. Beauty.
4 pounds of back
3
bacon.
French toasts.
2 turtlenecks
And a beer
in a tree.
Okay. On the 7th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 7 packs of smoke.
Yeah. Oh, 6 packs of 2 for
5 golden toques.
4 pounds of back bacon.
3 French toasts.
2 turtlenecks
And a beer
in a tree.
I keep forgetting. Okay.
This should just be the 2 days of Christmas. It's too hard for us. Go, Hoser.
Oh, 8th day of Christmas, true love gave to me
8 comic books.
7 packs of smoke, 6 packs of 2 for 5. And a beer on one. Yeah, that beer is empty. Okay, date 12.
Good day, and welcome to day 12.
Yeah. Golden tubes. 4 pounds of bacon, 3 French toast, 2 turtlenecks, and a beer in a
Where did you learn to do that?
albums.
So, like, that's our song. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas
And good day.
good day, everybody. Happy New Year too. Okay, you know what you left out?
What?
Donuts. I told you to get me donuts. Either on the 9th day or the 10th day or the 11th day.
the
I
song's
wanted donuts. But I
Merry
wanted.
Christmas, everybody.
Or on the 12th day, you could have gotten me a dozen donuts.
Go on to the
You could have
stores,
gone down
get some
to
presents.
like the Good Donut Shop, where if you buy a dozen, you get another one free, and that would have been 13 for the 13 days of Christmas.
Next Christmas, get me a chainsaw.
Take off.
Boy, that song was a beauty. It moved me.
Yeah, I think it ranks up there with Stairway to Heaven.
What?
That there be Bob and Doug Mackenzie with the 12 Days of Christmas. We'll be revisiting that subject, more than likely, a time or two, and put a twist to it each time. Now, we'll be cutting the commercial momentarily. Don't be forgetting, we like to do a vintage commercial and then a proper sponsorship, which help pay for all the wonderful things like lawyers and presents and such and such. Aye, it makes it all the more fun that way. And I almost be forgetting. Today is a very, very special day. A very, very special day. Not just are we near apogee, we are right at one of the more important days of the entire year. This day is one that's tremendous, not properly appreciated anywhere near as well as it should be. But it's a day that should be cried out across the land, from sea to shining sea, from the mountains to the valleys. You'll be getting the whole thing now, the whole Woody Guthrie experience. It be National Pink Flamingo Day. Aye, what a grand and wonderful holiday. We have been celebrating it right from the get-go. Aye, we'll make sure to really ring it up for next year. National Pink Flamingo Day. What a beautiful, wonderful day. And just almost on top of the apogee. So, right opposite of Christmas, be National Pink Flamingo Day. What more could you be asking for in this hour? Sometimes ho-drum world. But fear not, we'll be making it a little less ho-drum, humdrum, that'd be the word. It's like bah humbug. Bah humbug and humdrum. They go fairly well together.
Hey, there's Hasbro. Hasbro makes toys. What's new, Hasbro?
Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head with their own cars and trailers. That's what's new. See, Mr. Potato Head has a car and boat trailer. And there's a car and shopping trailer for his wife, Mrs. Potato Head. It's such fun to do, and so easy. Like this. Take any fruit or vegetable. Just stick in eyes, then ears, and then the mouth. You can make the funniest looking people in the whole world. Potato Head people look different every time you make them. Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head with cars and trailers come in $1 and $2 sizes.
What else is new, Hasbro?
A vanity case with toy cosmetics and beautiful accessories and real-looking doctor and nurse kits.
Hasbro makes great toys. It's fun to play with Hasbro.
Squatch Den.
Hey, Reggie, our store's empty. Reggie, they look closed.
No, they ain't closed. They're like, hey, man, they are closed.
Oh, Roy. I was running a new Hound Dog shirt.
And I wanted the new album by Josie and the Pussycats.
Oh, what are we gonna do?
Hey guys, we're down here.
Hey, did you know that your shop is closed?
Yeah, you closed up shop and everything.
Yeah, moved again. We've grown so fast that we needed a bigger place, so we moved just down the hall, and now we're right by the entrance to JCPenney's. This move allows us to have everything we had before and more. Like, we're gonna get the dollar section back, more live shows, as well as listening parties. T-shirts, CDs, DVDs, even 8-tracks.
Really?
Yep.
Sweet!
And don't forget to check us out on the Squatch Den Records on Facebook and Instagram. And we have our own online radio station. Be sure to check us out at squatchden.com.
Oh, wow, man. Check it out, man. Is that a vinyl store?
Oh, man.
Squatch Den.
Aye. Talking to a crew member just a day or so ago. Considers himself something of a meteorologist. And he too agrees with me that this here be the apogee of your Christmas. But we be a-talking, we collaborating along the lines of what you may be asking, but about the heat wave. I declared we will be doing a Christmassy style special this year week. And suddenly, how things get hot. Really hot. Not like that one song, Hot, 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 but a different kind of song. One that would make it... What would it be? Oi, it's so humid. Aye, that's what we should be playing this week. But it ain't. So, we be a-taking on Christmas. Note, I do believe, I predict, as the Captain Nippy, that the heat wave will have broken once this show hits the airwaves, or the podcast hits the old interwebs. It will change things. If you don't be a believer in me, you just take a look. Is it getting cooler out there? If that be, once again, we are trendsetters here on the Captain's Quarters. We can manipulate all kinds of things, the weather's included. Or could it be that Babushka herself has invented a weather machine, and that she herself be Aye. I better go be checking on her and see what she... Here, I be playing this here. What I be playing? I set this up. Stan Morrison's Walking in Me Winter Underwear. Well, I be playing this and something else. I be checking in on Babushka. I wonder if she's been playing with her silly weather machines again. Oh, last time she did that, 2 countries and a couple of alpacas were wiped right off the face of the earth. It weren't a pretty sight. But then she created the memory machine, and nobody remembered them. Could she have had something to do with Atlantis? Or would it have been her? Aye, probably that creepy old grandmother of hers. Aye, that would be explaining a lot. It truly, truly would.
Sleigh bells ring, and I'm listening, but I'm turning and twisting, 'cause I'm itching up here and I'm scratching down there. I'm walking in my winter underwear. Now the front is all battered, and the back is all tattered, but when I'm cold to the core, I crawl through the trap door and up into my winter underwear. Well, I don't care if it rains or snows or freezes. I am so warm I just don't give a hoot. I put on all the stockings I can move. Then I wear 2 pair of trousers with my suit. But then I start to perspire. But then it sets me on fire. 'Cause I'm itching up here and I'm scratching down there. I'm walking in my winter underwear. The winter snow is white and glistening, but I'm turning and twisting. I got to scratch a little here, I got to scratch a little there. I'm walking in my winter underwear. I put my bathing suit away in mothballs, and now I got to dock the snowballs. When I can't scratch my back, I throw myself on a back. I'm walking in my winter underwear. For rain and snow and ice I do not worry. When winter come I do not give a hoot. My coat and hat and earmuffs keep me cozy, and I wear 2 pair of trousers with my suit. But when it comes to other clothing, well, the thing that I am loading is when my face turns blue and contortions I go through. I'm walking in my winter underwear. They're from Sears Roebuck, walking in my winter underwear.
Mamacita, ¿dónde está Santa Claus? The vato with a bony knees, he's coming down the street with no shoes on his feet, and he's going to... No, that ain't it. Mamacita, ¿dónde está Santa Claus? The guy with the hair on his jaws, Hey, man, come over here, man. I need some help, man.
Yeah, man, I can dig that. Like, what are you doing, man?
I'm trying to write a song about Santa Claus, man, but it's not coming out.
About who, man?
About Santa Claus, man. You know Santa Claus, man.
Oh, yeah, man. I played with those dudes, man.
What?
Yeah, last year at the Fillmore, man. Me and the bass player sat in, man.
Oh, hey, man, you think Santa Claus is a group, huh? No, it's not a group, man.
Would they break up, man?
Oh, no, man, it's one guy, man. You know, he had a red suit on, man, with black patent leather shoes. You know the guy, man?
Oh, yeah. He's with Motown, ain't he?
No, man.
Yeah, I played with that dude, too, man.
No,
yeah, he's a good singer, man.
No, hold on, man. He's not with Motown, man.
Well, then he's with Buddha, man.
No, man, you don't know who Santa Claus is, man.
Yeah, well, I'm not from here, man. Like, I'm from Pittsburgh, man. I don't know too many local dudes.
Oh, I see. Well, hey, man, sit back and relax, and I'll tell you the story about Santa Claus, man. Listen. Once upon a time, about 5 years ago, there was this groovy dude, and his name was Santa Claus, you know? And he used to live over in the projects with his old lady. And they had a pretty good thing together because his old lady was really fine, and she could cook and all that stuff like that, you know? Like, she made the best brownies in town, man. Oh, I could remember them now, man. I could eat one of them, man. Wow.
Oh, wow. Did you know these people, man?
Oh, yeah, man. They used to live next door to me, you know, until they got kicked out, man.
What, they got kicked out of the projects, man?
Yeah, you know what happened, man? They used to live with all these midgets, you know? And the midgets used to make a lot of noise, you know, like pow, pounding and hammering and pounding all night, man. Wow.
Typical freaks.
Oh, yeah, man. They were really freaks, man. As a matter of fact, they all moved up north together, you know?
Oh, they have to go get their head together, man.
Yeah, get their head together, man. And they started a commune, you know? It was called the Santa Claus and His Old Lady Commune. It was a real famous one up there, man. And they used to sit around and groove all the time, you know?
Oh, yeah?
Really good time, man.
Hey, that sounds heavy.
Eat the brownies, man. They drink the tea, man. And what they did most of the time, though, was make a lot of goodies, you know? And they had everything they needed. They only needed to come into town maybe once a year or something like that.
Pick up the welfare check and the food stamp.
Yeah. No. What they did, man, is once a year, when they made all the goodies, you know, they used to put them in a big chopping bag, and then they used to take the chopping bag and deliver them to all the boys and girls all the way around the world.
Hey,
man.
well, that's it, man.
Yeah,
that sounds real nice.
Oh, yeah, they were really nice people, man. And so much class, man. They had so much class, you know, like even take the way they used to deliver the toys, you know. It's like Santa Claus used to have this really sharp short, man, you know. It was lowered to the ground, had twice pipes, candy apple red, and button tuck. Ooh, clean.
Man, that sounds like a hip snowmobile, man.
No, it wasn't a snowmobile. It was a sled, you know. One of those big sleds, you know. And he used to have it pulled by some reindeers, you know, like reindeers.
Some what, man?
Some reindeers, you know. He used to hook them onto the sled, and then he used to stand up inside the sled and hold onto the reins, and then call out their names like on Donner, on Blitzen, on Chewy, on Tavo, come on, Beto. And then the reindeers used to take off into the sky and fly across the sky, man.
Wow, man, that's far out, man.
Yeah, and then when they flied across the sky, they used to come down to places like Chicago, LA, Nueva York, and Pacoima, and all those places, you know, and then land on top of people's roofs, and then old Santa Claus would make himself real small, you know, like a real small guy, and he'd come down the chimney, and then he would give you all the stuff that he made, man. And dig this, man, he did it all in one night, man.
Hey, just a minute, man. Now, how'd he do that, man?
Oh, well, man, he took the freeway. How else, man?
No, man. No, man. How did he do all that other stuff, man? Like, how'd he make himself small, man? And how'd he get the reindeer off the ground, man?
Oh, well, man, he had some magic dust, man.
Some magic dust?
Yeah, magic dust. You know, he used to give a little bit to the reindeer, a little bit to Santa Claus, a little bit more for Santa Claus, a little bit more.
And this would get the reindeer off, man?
Oh, got him off, man. Are you kidding, man? They flew all the way around the world, man.
Hey, that's far out, man. Hey, how come I've never met this dude, man?
Oh, man, he doesn't do that bit anymore, man. It got too dangerous, man.
Yeah, I can dig that, man, because that's a dangerous bit, man.
Yeah, let me tell you, it sure was, man. Like, just 2 years ago, man, he got stopped at the border, you know, and they took him into another room and took off his clothes, man, and searched him and searched his bag of goodies, man. And then when he was leaving, man, he was flying through the air, somebody took a shot at his reindeer, you know?
Oh, that's a drag,
Yeah,
man.
it really was, man. And then, man, he went down south, man, and they tried to cut off his hair and his beard, man. And all the time he was getting stopped and pulled over and asked for his ID, man. Just everywhere he went, he ran into too much recession, man.
No, man, you mean he ran into too much repression, man.
Repression, recession, man. It's all the same thing, man.
Yeah, man. It's a drag, man, because we could sure use a dude like that right now.
You know, oh, well, he still comes around, man.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, but he comes in disguises now.
Oh, he went underground.
Yeah, underground, man.
Yeah, I can dig it.
Yeah, but you want to see his disguise, man. Nobody would ever know it was him, man.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's got a job in front of the department store, ringing this bell and playing this tambourine next to this black pot, you know?
Oh, I seen the dude.
Yeah,
man.
you know who I'm talking about,
yeah,
man.
Yeah, I played with that cat last year, man.
What?
Yeah, we played in front of a store, man. We made a lot of bread.
Oh, hey,
man.
wait a minute, man. Santa Claus is not a musician, man.
I'm hip, man. That cat didn't know any tunes, man.
Oh, hey, wait a minute, man. No, he's not into that at all, man.
No, I played with this dude.
Are you sure,
Aye, there be a grand classic. One of the classics that you just always, it's never truly Christmas until you be hearing it. Aye, Cheech and Chong's Santa Claus and His Old Lady. Now, I didn't find Babushka or any true signs of a weather machine, but I did see a strange recipe laid out there in the galley. Something about make the world your oven. and a list of ingredients that looked mighty suspicious. I'll be having to be asking her about that recipe, as it may be. But before we find the babushka and whatever it is she be up to, let us listen to the Arrogant Worm's Christmas Hangover.
The holidays are over. You gained 20 pounds. The cat's choking on tinsel. Pine needles stalk the ground. There are no cards in the mailbox. Just a stack of bills. Yes, the holidays are over, and you're feeling ill. Have a happy Christmas hangover. It's the most miserable time of the year. The eggnog's made you fat. The party is over, except for your wacky uncle, who is still drinking your beer. Turkey's great on Christmas, but after a whole month of turkey pie and stew, you start to dread lunch. Breakfast is more frightening, for all there is to eat is 14 Christmas cakes and a bag of cranberries. Have a happy Christmas hangover. It's the most miserable time of the year. Your uncle's in the bathroom and granny's on the sofa, and you start to wish that they just disappear. You ate too many liquor-filled chocolates, got no money left in your pockets, but at least you've got lots of ugly sweaters and bow ties and socks. Your skin is pale and pasty, your energy is spent, along with all the money you need to pay the rent. The children are all crying 'cause they've broken all their toys. Is this misery worth one day of joy? Have a happy Christmas hangover. It's the most miserable time of the year. Your uncle has passed out on Granny on the sofa, and you start to wish that you could disappear.
Grandpa got run over by a beer truck. Beer truck. Coming out of Woody's Christmas Day. Grandma got a job out at the brewery. I never knew that she could drive that way. Grandpa was out drinking with the floozies, spending all of Grandma's hard-earned dough. He didn't have enough to pay the bar tab, so Woody tossed him out into the snow. Grandpa stood there frozen in the headlights. He looked just as helpless as a deer. I don't think he was afraid of dying. I think he was afraid he'd spill his beer. Grandpa got run over by a beer truck coming out of Woody's Christmas Day. Grandma got a job out at the brewery. I never knew that she could drive that way. Who'd have thought he'd end up as a roadkill? She flattened him right on the center line. He could have made it to the curb if he were quicker, but she backed it up and squashed him one more time. Grandma cried and cried at Grandpa's funeral, not because we peeled him off the road. All the loot she got from his insurance went to pay the bar tab that he owed. Grandpa got run over by a beer truck coming out of Woody's Christmas Day. Grandma got a job out at the brewery. I never knew that she could drive that way. I never knew that she could drive that way. I never knew that she could drive that way.
That there be the Upers with Grandpa got run over by a beer truck. They say that the drink can kill ye, especially when that drink be behind a few tons of steel. Now we be shifting our way on over to Martin Mall. Martin Mall back in old 1972 gave us this nice little ditty. Santa don't cop out on dope.
Hi, boys and girls. This is your old friend Martin Mull. And you know what? I just got back from the North Pole. You know what I was doing up there, don't you? That's right, I saw him all right. And all his little dwarfs, boy did I get off on them. I learned so many wonderful things about him. I'd like to sing you a little song, so why don't you, move on up. Come up close and I'll sing to you. Come on, closer. Closer. Come on, I won't bite. Come on, move closer. That's it, right down by my shoes. Great. Okay, huddle all around and I'll sing you a song. All right? You too, Johnny. Come on, closer. All year long he's busy making toys for all the little girls and the little boys. He puts them in his sled and gives his whip a crack. On Donder, on Blitzen, but never on Smack. 'Cause Santa doesn't cop out on dope. Has he ever even tried it? Will you know the answer's no. So little kiddies, here's my point. Just leave him cookies, save your joint. 'Cause Santa Claus turns on in his own way, watching you when I turn on Christmas Day.
Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. Suddenly I heard a strange noise down below, so in my flannel pajamas I went tippy-toe. I could see old St. Nick from the spot where I stood, so I slid down the banister just as fast as I could. All I want for Christmas is my two front teeth, my two front teeth. See my two front teeth. Gee, if I could only have my two front teeth, then I could wish you Merry Christmas. It seems so long since I could say Sister Susie sitting on a thistle. Every time I try to speak, all I do is whistle. All I want for Christmas is my two front teeth, my two front teeth. See my two front teeth? Gee, if I could only have my two front teeth, then I could wish you Merry Christmas. Prancer, Prancer, Donner and Blitzer. None of them can understand me. All I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth. My 2 front teeth. See my 2 front teeth? All I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth. So I can wish you Merry Christmas. 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 Oh, for goodness sakes. Happy New Year!
Little Spike Jones right there. And the City Slickers with all I be wanting for Christmas. All I want for Christmas is me 2 front teeth. I know some fellers around here that could use a front tooth or 2. You could probably use a few others also. That's what'll be happening when you'll be disagreeing with the with the babushka, or more than likely after you tried one of her muffins. The things can be used for doorstops, or defensive weapons, or offensive weapons. They can just plain be used as weapons, but they're mighty tasty if you let them soak for a while, at least 2 to 3 weeks, in something very, very strong. Be right back. Be cutting the commercial and return momentarily.
Dear Pencil Pal, ever since I got my new Snoopy pencil sharpener, life just hasn't been the same. My sister uses it, and my dad, and Mom. Good grief, now it's my turn. Thanks, Snoopy. Well, that's all the news. Sincerely, your Pencil Pal.
A kid's best friend is his Snoopy pencil sharpener. It's new from Kenner.
I am Prime, Defender of Earth, leader of the...
Prime! The rest of the guys are in the back!
What?
Hey, Prime! Back here!
Exactly what is this place? Is the Resistance headquartered here?
He said Resistance, like Resistor.
This here be Heroes.
Did someone say hero?
Hero.
Hey, Prime. I'm Jared, and this is Heroes Comic Shop. We're in Elmira Heights. It's 130 West 14th Street, to be exact. And as you can see, we have a lot of books. We have a lot of books for any taste. If they make it into a comic, we carry it. So take your time. Look around, pick up whatever looks interesting.
Yeah, it's the world's best place to be.
Yeah, the little guy's right, Prime. And it's a good place to rest your spark. That may be, but as long as the Earth needs to be defended, we must roll out
Heroes Comics, for every kind of hero.
Do I see Archie Comics? Now, I will want to bring upon ye how I be saying this. Not all presents be quite as exciting as other presents. Until you get older, and then some presents become more of exactly what you be looking for. But when you're young, there are certain presents you don't be wanting to get. And when you get them, you figure it's because you did something bad, and you'll be wishing it'd be cold. J.D. McPherson here with Socks.
Early Christmas morning, sneaky as can be, I creep across the carpet and I peek under the tree. Pick out a gift from Mom to me and bring it to my ear. Give it a little shimmy shake, and what do I hear? Socks.
Dude, socks.
This is the worst gift I ever got. It doesn't beep or buzz or pop or rattle in the box. Hey, why'd you waste the paper on a lousy pair of socks? Tiptoe to the mantel, a scowl upon my brow. I reach up to my stocking hanging from a holly bough. I reach right in and feel around for Santa Claus's loot. But all I find is something there to insulate my boots. Socks. Santa, how could you let me down? It doesn't slip or slide or spring or make a sound that rocks. Hey, why'd you stuff my stocking with a lousy pair of socks? This is the worst gift I ever got. It doesn't beep or buzz or bop or rattle in the box. Why'd you waste the paper on a lousy pair of
Dear Santa Claus, it has been brought to my attention by one of our operatives that you have secured for yourself and your interests a very lucrative position in the toy and game industry. Normally, my associates and I would not involve ourselves in child exploitation schemes such as yours. However, it is clear to us that you have overstepped your bounds and are cutting into my family's territories. That I cannot let you do. Mr. Claus, we've known each other for many years, and we have no problem with your operations in the North Pole. But Consigliere tells me that you've expanded your deliveries through the entire South Side, most of the North Side, and everywhere but the Jewish neighborhoods. I understand, Mr. Kringle. You and I share many interests. We both make lists. We both know who's been naughty and who's been nice. Have I mentioned that red is also my favorite color? This year, when you make your rounds, I hope you'll take time to stop by the house for a cup of coffee and some cookies, so that we can discuss an offer I know you can't refuse. I know how much you like cookies. I'm sure you will do this thing I ask out of respect, but I would be remiss if I did not remind you of the tragic demise of our mutual friend and confidant, Frosty T. Snowman. I regret that it was necessary to teach Frosty a lesson. Sincerely, and with warmest wishes for you and the lovely Mrs. Claus, Don. P.S. It would be most unfortunate for you to wake up one morning to find the head of 8 tiny reindeers in bed with you. I'm sure that you are a reasonable man, and this will not be necessary.
Another one from Bob Rivers. All from little kiddies to adults. Don't we all just love writing that letter to Santa? So much fun, and getting that opportunity to ask him, for those special little things in life. Like, that you'd like a new train set, him to stay out of the north side, and possibly part of the east side. Little things like that. Wonderful, wonderful things. Oh, here's from Jenny Dye. Let's see. Should we go with that one? Or no? I think I know which one we'll go with. All I Want for Christmas. The little Dungeons and Dragons Christmassy Carol.
I don't want a lot for Christmas. There are just some things I need. When I open up the presents underneath the Christmas tree, more than sleigh bells, more than snow, more than you could ever know, make my wish come true. Dice and rolling trays and 3D printed terrain and minis and source books and condition markers and I don't want a lot for Christmas. There are just some things I need. I just wanna hide my secrets behind a custom DM screen. I just need the perfect mini there upon the battle map. 1 or 2 or 5 or 20. To unwrap, I just want that sweet terrain for my D&D campaign. Make my wish come true, baby. All I want for Christmas is a dice tower and the new Eberron book and some modular dungeon tiles and dice made out of gemstones and an expansion. Oh, you might think I'm asking a lot from old Saint Nick. I really have just one goal. I wanna hear those dice rolls. And won't you bring me the thing I really need? Won't you please bring me a weekly schedule that works with everyone's prior commitments and doesn't conflict with their work hours and won't get canceled last minute? I mean, you're magic, right? If anybody can do it. Oh, I don't need a lot for Christmas. This is all I'm asking for. I just wanna see my party standing right outside my door. Oh, I just wanna play each week, rolling with my favorite geeks. Make my wish come true, baby. All I want for Christmas is regular sessions, like every week would be great, but every 2 weeks would be fine too. Oh, and a DM with a master plan, just like a real storyteller, and a table big enough for everyone. Enough chairs for everybody would be great. And pizza, can you bring some of that? You can just put it in the stockings, like a few pizzas, like a pepperoni and a veggie.
That Larby! Jingle cats with Silent Night. Aye, you actually have an actual cat in the room. They usually get quite disturbed by that particular recording. Some take it well, others do not. They start hunting around the room to see what it is they're going to have to defend themselves from. It doesn't always turn out pretty, but sometimes quite amusing. Now let us be seeing. Sudden death with the Christmas season. Aye. Sometimes the things we need to appreciate the most about Christmas is venting about Christmas and how it drives you insane. And then we somehow seem to love it all the way and all the same and all. I had something very philosophical for that. We'll never need no mind. Let us be going right to sudden deaths, the Christmas season.
Christmas is coming now, Christmas is coming. Christmas is coming now, Christmas is coming. Christmas is coming now, Christmas is coming. Christmas is coming now, Christmas is coming.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas already, with the animated reindeer in the top hat wearing Yeti. Now I can be as festive as the next guy, but I still have firecrackers from the 4th of July. Come on, do I really need 6 months to shop? Might as well be Christmas nonstop. Pretty soon they'll be hanging up lights all over town, and it was just last week I finally took mine down. Please, can I get a break for my sake? All I'm asking for is 1 month without a fruitcake. Give me some time to recover from another year of drunken relatives and a pissed off little brother. Singing that stupid Jingle Bell song in the middle of July somehow seems wrong. I still got 5 months to go, and I'm already sick of the ho ho ho.
It's Christmas time again.
Let's see what's on TV.
It's Christmas time again.
We got Rudolph, Frosty.
It's Christmas time again.
Rudolph versus Frosty.
It's Christmas time again.
A CSI Christmas. The Christmas season causes great frustration, getting longer and harder like a Viagra patient. I just need a vacation from the holiday cheer. I don't think that I can take it for the rest of the year. And nobody is cheerful anyway. It's always give me the damn toys and get the fuck out my way. I can deal with that on December 23rd, but when it starts up in March, that's a little absurd. And then the charities, there's way too many, begging me for money like I have any. And there's some idiot flapping his mouth like a flapjack with his peace on earth and all that crap. I'd settle for peace in the kitchen, but that would mean my relatives would have to quit their bitching. And since I doubt that'll ever come about, it's Merry Christmas, pass the gravy, and I try to tune them out.
It's Christmas time again.
Let's see what Santa brought for me.
It's Christmas time again.
Huh, I already have one of these.
It's Christmas time again.
Hey, wait a minute. This is mine.
It's Christmas time again.
I've been looking for this. My Christmas usually consists of this: fighting back the urge to shop with my fist, sending out cards to people I never see, and trying to keep the dog from peeing on the tree. And then the whole family has to search for direction so we can find our way to church. I still find it ironic and a little bit odd that my kids believe in Santa Claus but not in God. But I ain't taking my kids cause it's too weird to see some child molester in a fake beard. I don't care if they kick and scream, I ain't doing anything till after Halloween. I can only buy damaged and discount due to the amount in but I have no motivation to shop when I know I'm still paying off gifts from 3 Christmases ago.
It's Christmas time again.
And again, and again, and again, and again.
It's Christmas time again.
And again, and again, and again, and again.
It's Christmas time again.
And again, and again, and again, and again.
It's Christmas time again.
What do you mean again? More like still.
It's Christmas time again. It's Christmas time again. It's Christmas time again. It's Christmas time again. It's Christmas time again.
Okay, everybody, here we go.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Now bring us a figgy pudding. Now
Figgy pudding?
No, figgy pudding. It's made with figs.
Oh, sorry.
And bacon.
What?
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We won't go until we get some. We won't go until we get some. We won't go until we get sick. Hoping some out here. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
That should be without saying. John Denver and the Muppets with We Wish You a Merry Christmas. And we'll be taking a short break because we're coming up on the top of the hour and we'll be going into the second half of the show, what obviously would be the second hour. And while we'll be doing that, I'm going to go see if I can rediscover what has happened to the babushka. I've heard some strange noises, and I don't be believing it'd be Santa or reindeer upon the rooftop. I think it'd be that lovely wife of mine doing something strange. But it concerns me more than just a weather machine that could be influencing the entire planet worldwide so she can have some silly recipe. Says she might be making fruitcakes. The last time we did that, the UN had to create resolutions, and World War IV was almost started over it. You say, well, what would be happening to World War III? That involved something else with babushka. Very, very hush-hush. Most people don't want to be remembered it. That's why it be mass forgotten. That and that shrimp pate she made for it. Oh, it's a thing of legends, but legends that should not be spoken about. Back momentarily. I wonder where that crazy old bat be.
Hey, yours! Yeah, yours! No, not yours. I mean yours. Yeah, yours. Right over there. Yeah, yours. So, yours been enjoying this show. So why not spread the joy? Let your friends know. I mean it. Invite them to listen with yours. They be so thankful. They start treating you like a king because they be so grateful. They might even make a monument to you to show how they really feel about what you've done to them. And be sure to click that like and subscribe buttons. And don't be stingy. Hit the bell too, so you get notifications of new episodes. That ways yous and yous friends never miss a moment of the captain's quarters. And in turn, yous never miss having me, Babushka, sing so beautifully every week. So, don't just sit there. Go, invite and subscribe and make your life better by never missing an episode of the Captain's Quarters or me, the lovely Babushka. Now, just do it.
plánovej privatizácii.
Welcome back to the second hour of me show, me boy. And boy, oh boy, have we got some splendiferous bits and baubles right in store for ye. For example, the Final 40. It'd be extremicated right from the request sent to us via the mail of...
That's email, you dolt.
That's what me be saying.
They can also call us at 323 Heave-Ho.
I'd like to heave-ho you.
But was that my little pumpernickel?
Nothing, my dear. You old sea hag.
Well, here, let me help you get this show going again.
Abash, you old bat. Heave-ho!
Heave-ho! Heave-ho! Johnny! Johnny!
We're all doomed. Oh, that's better.
See? I made it so better. I'm going to see about that dinner and work on my suntan.
Me's not even hungry, and it be night time out, you crazy old bat. And don't slam the door. Well, as we contender to ponder upon what be Christmas, and what makes all the different parts and facets fun, here upon the captain's quarters, I do have to be reminding ye, don't be forgetting 323 Heave-Ho. That's 323-432-8346. I took a look for Babushka. I see things are amiss. Things are preponderances that be wondering. The crew seems to be nervous, as if they know something, but they're afraid to say. Had there be a sign, either it's almost dinner time and Babushka's doing all the cooking, or she has been talking to them, warning them what will be happening to them if they be talking. Some look like they wish to jump ship. Others, well, they know that no matter where they go, she'll find them. Joe Diffie now with Leroy the Redneck Reindeer. Let's keep it Christmassy, shan't we?
Well, you've all heard the story about Rudolph and his nose, but I'll tell you a Christmas tale that never has been told. Well, you may think you've heard it all, but you ain't heard nothing yet about that crazy Christmas that the North Pole can't forget. Rudolph was under the weather, he had to call in sick, so he got on the horn to his cousin Leroy, who lived out in the sticks. He said, Santa's really counting on me, and I hate to pass the buck. Leroy said, hey, I'm on my way, and he jumped in his pickup truck. When Leroy got to the North Pole, all the reindeer snickered and laughed. They'd never seen a deer in overalls and a John Deere tractor hat. But Santa stepped in and said, just calm down, 'cause we've all got a job to do. And like it or not, Leroy's in charge, and he's gonna be leading you. And it was Leroy, the redneck reindeer, hooked to the front of the sleigh, delivering toys to all the good old boys and girls along the way. With just a down-home party animal, two-stepping across the sky. He mixed jingle bells with a rebel yell and made history that night. Before that night was over, Leroy had changed their tune. He had them scooting a hoof on every single roof by the light of a neon moon. Santa wrapped his bag with a Dixie flag. He was having the time of his life, and you could hear him call, Merry Christmas, y'all, and all of y'all a good night. And it was Leroy, the redneck reindeer, hooked to the front of the sleigh, delivering toys to all the good old boys and girls along the way. He's just a down-home party animal, two-stepping across the sky. He mixed jingle bells with a the rebellion and made history that night. We mixed jingle bells with the rebellion and made history that night.
I remember one Christmas that wasn't too good. It was pretty lousy. I've got a little Christmas story. I'm sorry, but it's sad. It'll either break your heart in two or make you scratch your head. A few years ago on Christmas Eve, Santa was at our house. He must have been tired because he laid down for a minute on our couch. He jumped up in a hurry, checked all his reindeer, flew off into the darkness. They was scratching from ear to ear. It was the loudest Christmas we ever had, one we'll never forget. Scratched and itched and combed our hair, and we're not over it yet. Santa Claus don't come to our house anymore, don't care if we're naughty or nice. We're the ones that gave Santa Claus and all his reindeer lice. They's late getting back to the North Pole. It took them 3 or 4 days. They scratched and itched so doggone much they almost lost their way. Santa Claus shaved all his hair off, and he shaved his whiskers too. When he shaved the hair off all the reindeer, Rudolph's nose turned blue. It was the lousiest Christmas we ever had, one we'll never forget. Scratched and itched and combed our hair, we're not over it yet. Santa Claus don't come to our house anymore, don't care if we're naughty or nice. We're the ones that gave Santa Claus and all his reindeer lice. We wrote Santa Claus a letter. He called us on the phone, said he'd drop our presents in the yard, but he wouldn't come in our home. So every year on Christmas Eve, out in the snow and ice, he drops him presents in the yard 'cause he don't want to catch no lice. Was the loudest Christmas we ever had, one we'll never forget. Scratched and itched and combed our hair, we're not over it yet. Santa Claus don't come to our house anymore, don't care if we're naughty or nice. We're the ones that gave Santa Claus and all his reindeer lice. Now you've heard our Christmas story. I told you it was sad. I know it's about to kill you, so go on and scratch your head.
That there be the Moron Brothers with KY with the lousiest Christmas ever. That's a good one to play for a friend, and then why just watch their reaction. Aye. So invite some people to join you to listen to the Captain's Quarters and throw that one at them and see how they do. You might scratch your head, but at least you know what's coming. Them, he might be scratching their whole selves going, hee hee. Now let's swing on over to the Chipmunks with the Chipmunk song, Christmas Don't Be Late. Ah, what a sweet little tune. Love them Chipmunks.
All right, you chipmunks, ready to sing your song?
I'll say we are. Yeah, let's sing it now.
Okay, Simon?
Okay.
Okay, Theodore?
Okay.
Okay, Alvin? Alvin? Alvin!
Okay! Christmas, Christmas time is near. Time for toys and time for cheer. We've been good, but we can't last. Hurry, Christmas, hurry fast. One dog lane that loops the loop. Me, I want a hula hoop.
Boys, get ready. That was very good, Simon.
Naturally.
Very good, Theodore. Alvin, you were a little flat. Watch it, Alvin. Alvin.
Okay. Want a plane that loops the loop. I still want a hula hoop. We can hardly stand the wait. Please, Christmas, don't be late. We can hardly stand the wait. Please, Christmas, don't be late.
Very good, boys.
Let's sing it again. Yeah, let's sing it
No,
again.
that's enough. Let's not overdo
What do
it.
you mean overdo it? We want to sing it
Now, wait a
again.
minute, boys.
Yeah, it's pretty. Why can't we sing it again?
Alvin, cut that down. Wait. Theodore, just a minute. Simon, will you cut that out? Get on. Boys.
Chipmunks roasting on an open fire, hot sauce dripping from their toes. Yuletide squirrels, fresh filleted by the choir. They poked hot skewers through their nose. Everybody knows some pepper and a garlic clove help to make them seasoned right. Tiny rats with a crisp golden coat will really hit the spot tonight. And now when Santa sees his train, there'll be some homemade chipmunk jerky for his sleigh. And every hungry child is gonna spy
To see if chipmunks really sing when they fry.
And so I'm brushing on some honey glaze to keep them crisp and juicy too. Let's hope they get served many times, many ways. Tasty chipmunks, good food.
On that, Mr. Cole.
Oh, yes, sir, Mr. Seville.
Would you mind handing me the barbecue sauce? I am starved.
Oh, no problem, Dave. And listen, you best be having 2 of them drumsticks because they're oh so tiny and there ain't much meat upon them.
What about animal rights, Dave?
Put a sock in it, Melvin. You know, for years people said you overrated hamsters were my meal ticket. Now I guess you could just say, you're my meal.
That's a good one, Dave. I always knew you was the funny one in the group.
Damn straight.
And so I'm offering some recipes, from chipmunk pie to chipmunk stew. I'm not really sad that it ended this way. Furry chipmunks, screw you.
Did you hear that, Melvin? Melvin? Melvin!
Why, I'm sorry, Dave. Did you want Melvin? There's plenty of Theodore left, though.
That there be Bob Rivers with chipmunks roasting on an open fire. You may be saying, why so much Bob Rivers? Well, some of his Christmassy stuff is just wonderful. There's certain decadence that you just don't find anywhere not where everywhere you look. But there are certain things you can truly appreciate and enjoy. Now, to help us understand this when the season comes upon us, there'll be certain signs and symptoms and little things that make us us truly know when the season be upon us. And the Dropkick Murphys help us understand what it's all about. It's all about family and caring and love. Right. The Dropkick Murphys now with the seasons upon us.
The season's upon us, it's that time of year. Brandy and eggnog, there's plenty of cheer. There's lights on the trees and there's wreaths to be hung. There's mischief and mayhem and songs to be sung. There's bells and there's holly, the kids are gung-ho. True love finds a kiss beneath fresh mistletoe. Some families are messed up while others are fine. If you think yours is crazy, well, you should see mine. My sisters are whack jobs, I wish I had none. Their husbands are losers and so are their sons. My nephew's a horrible, wise little twit. He once gave me a nice gift wrap box full of he likes to pelt carolers with icy snowballs. I'd like to take 'em out back and deck 'em more than the halls. With family like this, I would have to confess I'd be better off lonely, distraught and depressed. The season's upon us, it's that time of year. Brandy and eggnog, there's plenty of cheer. There's lights on the trees and there's wreaths to be hung. There's mischief and mayhem and songs to be sung. They call this Christmas where I'm from. My mom likes to cook, push our buttons and prod. My brother just brought home another big broad. The eyes roll and whispers come loud from the kitchen. I'd come home more often if they'd only quit bitching. Dad, on the other hand's a selfish old sod. Drinks whiskey alone with my miserable dog, who won't run off at Jerry, couldn't care less. He defiled my teddy bear and left me the mess. The season's upon us, it's that time of year. Brandy and eggnog, there's plenty of cheer. There's lights on the trees and there's wreaths to be hung. There's mischief and mayhem and songs to be sung. They call this Christmas where I'm from. The table set, we raise a toast. The Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. I'm so glad this day only comes once a year. You can keep your opinions, your presents, your Happy New Year. They call this Christmas where I'm from. They call this Christmas where I'm from.
Da 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 da. I work at Burger King making flavor Whoppers. I wear paper hats. Would you like an apple pie with that? Would you like an apple pie with that? Ding, pies are done. Ding, pies are done. Ding, pies are done. Ding, pies are done. I gotta run. I gotta run. I gotta run. I gotta run. Don't buffer fries and hot fat. It really hurt bad and so do skin grabs. Would you like an apple pie with that? Would you like an apple pie with that? Where is the bell? Wait for the bell. Can't hear the bell. Where is the bell? Ding, pies are done. Ding, pies are done. Ding, pies are done. Ding, pies are done. I work at Burger King making flavor Whoppers. I wear paper hats. Would you like an apple pie with that? Would you like an apple pie with that? Ding, pies are done. Ding, pies are done. Ding, pies are done. Ding, pies are done.
And it's never truly Christmas without a little bit of Billy and Ding Pies Are Done. We'll be cutting to a commercial momentarily. Then we come back with the final 40 minutes of the show. And it's all request driven, that be right. All request driven. That gives, in other words, I be handing the helm over to ye. Ye be in charge of the whole shooting match. And if we do well, I say thank ye and take all the credit for it. But if we do poorly, I say it was all your fault that we sank straight to the bottom. Aye, that's how true management works. That's why I'm the captain. Back momentarily with a final 40. Don't be forgetting, 323, heave ho.
Fire missiles!
Here she is, Battle Wagon, the pride of the fleet. Battle Wagon, the mightiest warship you'll ever see. Flip the switch and it cruises by itself. Listen to Battle Wagon. Look at Battle Wagon's blink-a-light signal. Full speed ahead.
Battle stations! Jets ready! Landing craft ready! Torpedoes ready! Rockets ready! Guns ready! All stations fire!
Boys, get your own battery-operated Battle Wagon, loaded with tremendous firepower, at food markets only.
Squatch Den.
Reggie, our store's empty. Reggie, they look closed.
No, they ain't closed. They're like, hey man, they are closed.
Oh, Roy, I was running a new Hound Dog shirt.
And I wanted the new album by Josie and the Pussycats.
Oh, what are we gonna do?
Hey guys! We're down here!
Hey, did you know that your shop is closed?
Yeah, you closed up shop and everything.
Yeah, moved again. We've grown so fast that we needed a bigger place, so we moved just down the hall, and now we're right by the entrance to JCPenney's. This move allows us to have everything we had before and more. Like, we're gonna get the dollar section back, more live shows, as well as listening parties, t-shirts, CDs, DVDs, even 8-tracks.
Really?
Yep.
Sweet!
And don't forget to check us out on the Squatch Den Records on Facebook and Instagram. And we have our own online radio station. Be sure to check us out at squatchden.com.
Oh, wow, man. Check it out, man. Is that a vinyl store?
Oh, man.
Squatch Den.
Well, here in NP, time for, I guess in it, the final party. I've already described what be happening, so without further ado, let's go straight to the phone lines and see the requests that we shall see or hear. We've really got to come up a better catchphrase for that, and I blame ye for not helping me out with this. Yeah, you know who I'm talking about. Yes, you right over there. Yeah, no, not you. You. Yeah, aye. You're a troublemaker, but we still love you just the same.
Ooh, Captain, Christmas in June. What a lovely idea. I would love to hear Ray Stevens and Redneck Christmas. Thank you.
redneck Christmas with traditional possum stew. We're having a redneck Christmas, poke salad and rabbit too. Yum, yum. Got Paul Newchaw, red man, all brand new spit cook. And I got my wife a new set of retreads for my pickup truck.
Ain't he the sweetest thing?
Whoa, we ain't never seen that reindeer, but we painted the bull's nose red. Put runners under the outhouse, and we're using it for a sled.
Tom Ford, idiots, what are you doing?
Sure, I didn't know you said that, Grandpa. Merry Christmas, now.
I got you Merry Christmas right here. Come back with that catalog.
We're having a redneck Christmas, TP'd the whole front yard. Put big red bows on the hound dogs, turn the lights on all the cars. I love a redneck Christmas, it's simple kind of life. You buy one gift and that takes care of your cousin and your wife. I went downtown, seen Santa Claus, give $1 to one of them eggs.
Here you go, Shorty.
So Santa bring a man for daughter, after all she's near about 12.
Poor thing, she'll be a spinster soon.
We're having redneck Christmas, hunger stockings on the stove. Hope Santa brings us big stuff, cause the little stuff falls through the toe. We're having a redneck Christmas with homemade moonshine eggnog. I took a little swig, thought it needed more kick, throwed in a little toady frog. Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit.
Come on, come on. Come on, you can do it. All right. Dashing through the snow in my rusty Chevrolet. Down the road I go, sliding all the way. I need new piston rings, I need some new snow tires. My car is held together by a piece of chicken wire. Oh, rust and smoke, the heater's broke, the door just blew away. I light a match to see the dash, and then I start to pray. The frame is bent, the muffler went, the radio, it's okay. Oh, what fun it is to drive this rusty Chevrolet. I went to the IGA to get some Christmas cheer. I just passed up my left front tire and it's getting hard to steer. Skidding down the highway, right past the Nagani cops. I had to drag my swampers to get the car to stop. Oh, rust and smoke, the heater's broke, the door just blew away. I light a match to see the dash and then I start to pray. The frame is bent, the muffler went, the radio, it's okay. Oh, what fun it is to drive this rusty Chevrolet. Bouncing through the snowdrifts in a big blue cloud of smoke. People laugh as I drive by, I wonder what's the joke. I got to get to Shopko to pick up the layaway, 'cause Santa Claus is coming soon in his big old rusty sleigh. Oh, rust and smoke, the heater's broke, the door just blew away. I light a match to see the dash and then I start to pray. The frame is bent, the muffler went, the radio, it's okay. Oh, what fun it is to drive this rusty Chevrolet. Rust and smoke, the heater's broke, the door just blew away. I light a match to see the dash and then I start to pray. The frame is bent, the muffler went, the radio, it's okay.
That there be the Upars with Rusty Chevrolet. Let's go straight back to the phone line so we can get our minds a little more twisted and a little more bent before the witching hour be upon us.
I hope it's no problem. No problem at all, but I'd like to hear Santa's Lament. Thank you. Thank you very much.
You know, people always say to me, Santa, I want this, Santa, I want that, Santa, give me this, Santa, give me that. You would not believe the letters I get. Here's one from a Susie. Dear Santa, I want a cellular phone with call awaiting and a color Xerox machine. Can you believe it? And she's only 5. Hey, here's something you never hear anybody say. They never say, Santa, what do you want?
Santa, what do you want?
I'll tell you what I want, elves. I want some clothes that aren't red. I want a car, not a sled. I want some helpers with brains. I want to lay in the sun. I want to have some fun. These elves are driving me insane. Is it asking too much to just want to take a break and just get away from everything for a while?
No!
Stop agreeing with everything that I say all the time.
Yes, Santa!
No! Hey, you're all just a bunch of yes elves. You're all just like a jello mold. You're all just a jello.
You want some jello, Santa?
No, I don't want no jello. I hate the jello. I hate the fruit, the cake, milk, and the cookies. All of those are snacks, the junk people always delivering me. I hate that stuff. It makes me sick. Don't want no piece of pie. Don't leave me ham on rye. I want a nice hot meal. How about some snapper and fries, some big chicken thighs, some rigatoni and veal. You know, I don't think people even like me. All I ever hear from them all the time is, gimme, 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 I want, all the time.
Santa, I want a 10-speed.
I never get a thank you note.
Santa, I want designer clothes. I want a CD player.
A CD player? See the one, Mr. Potato Head?
Santa, I want a big screen TV. I want a yacht.
A yacht? Got a chimney? What I look like, a Houdini? Hey kids, you know what Santa wants?
What?
I want out of the grind. I want some peace of mind. I want Christmas every other year. I want a Barbie doll about 5 feet tall. I'm sick of being with deer all the time. Especially Rudolph. I name him by name. He's a real prima donna. You know, one time I asked him to guide my sleigh. It goes to his head. Now he thinks he's better than all the other reindeers. I heard he said he could be another Santa. Yes, I heard he said he could be Santa.
Yeah, he said that.
I made Rudolph. If it wasn't for me, you know how long a reindeer like that would last with a nose like that in the woods come hunting season? About 2 minutes. He would be tied to the hood of some Pontiac headed towards some recreation room in Michigan. His head would be nailed to Naughty Pine by now. If it wasn't for me, I've had it. You know, people like me like Thanksgiving Day parade, you know. Santa, me, gimme. But come December 26th, I'm history. Nobody ever says, Santa, what are you doing New Year's Eve? You want to come to my house on New Year's Eve?
Santa, you want to come to my house New Year's Eve?
Your house? What do you mean your house? Your house isn't my house. It's my house. Come on, leave me alone. Get out of here.
On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a knife with a very sharp blade. On the second day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 2 hand grenades and a knife with a very sharp blade. On the third day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 3 M16s, 2 hand grenades and a knife with a very sharp blade. On the fourth day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 4 Tommy guns, 3 M16s, 2 hand grenades, and a knife with a very sharp blade. On the 5th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 5 sticks of dynamite, 4 Tommy guns, 3 M16s, 2 hand grenades, and a knife with a very sharp blade. On the 6th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 6 Molotov cocktails, 5 sticks of dynamite, 4 Tommy guns, 3 M16s, 2 hand grenades, and a knife with a very sharp blade. On the 7th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 7 electric cattle prods, 6 Molotov cocktails, 5 sticks of dynamite, 4 Tommy guns, 3 M16s, 2 hand grenades, and a knife with a very sharp blade. On the 8th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 8 bayonets, 7 electric cattle prods, 6 Molotov cocktails, 5 sticks of dynamite, 4 Tommy guns, 3 M16s, 2 hand grenades, and a knife with a very sharp blade. On the 9th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 9 cans of mace, 8 bayonets, 7 electric cattle prods, 6 Molotov cocktails, 5 sticks of dynamite, 4 Tommy guns, 3 M16s, 2 hand grenades, and a knife with a very sharp blade. On the 10th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 10 nuclear submarines, 9 cans of mace, 8 bayonets, 7 electric cattle prods, 6 Molotov cocktails, 5 sticks of dynamite, 4 Tommy guns, 3 M16s, 2 hand grenades, and a knife with a very sharp blade. On the 11th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 11 tons of nerve gas, 10 nuclear submarines, 9 cans of mace, 8 bayonets, 7 electric cattle prods, 6 Molotov cocktails, 5 sticks of dynamite, 4 Tommy guns, 3 M16s, 2 hand grenades, and a knife with a very sharp blade. On the 12th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 12 nuclear holocausts.
Aye, nothing quite like a dark Christmas to make Christmassy all the more Christmas. That there was by A Terrorist Christmas by James and King. Yeah. Well, requested a thing from the Mail of E or the Book of Face. But don't be forgetting, you can go to the Book of Face, to the Captain's Quarter Show podcast, and join the group. You can look at the page. The page doesn't really mean much a thing. It's the group where all the fun is. You can interact with us, have some fun, and just plain have grand old times. I do believe it'd be time for us to be heading right back to the phone lines. We've had good success with that today, and or tonight as it may be. And so let us not break our chain of success and go on for greatness.
Yes, I'd like to dedicate a song to my wife Sharon. I want to hear I Am Santa Claus by Bob Rivers. Thank you very much. Sharon!
Santa Claus! Ho, 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 ho!
Flying through the snow, can you hear him? Ho, ho, ho! He's so full of cheer, only has to work one day a year. Children in their beds, visions of sugar bombs fill their heads. So many kids out there, away. How do the reindeer pull his sleigh? Nobody sees him as he travels the world. Leaving his presents for the good boys and girls. Sees every move you make. Better be good for goodness sake. Leave him cookies and beer. He'll be back to your house first next year.
Santa Claus. Woo, 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 woo.
That there be requested, I do believe, from the Melody. Or it could have been a book of face. Or maybe a clandestine alleyway where someone might have accidentally slipped me a donation to help pay for any important things. But that was Joy to the World by the Muppets. Chicken style. I will be worried that we would be not going as well as we had thought by introducing Christmas here at the end of June at the apogee of Christmas. You have to see it as a circle, not as a square or a rectangle. But either way, it be that this would be the apogee of Christmas upon the calendar. And it's been well received, far better than I would have hoped for. And with that, we'll cut into commercial for about a tiny little moment, and we'll come back with more requests and a touch more, here we say, Captain-y Christmas.
Back to present ancient Chinese pantomime, just for fun of it, Jello Tonight. Back to present small Chinese type baby waiting for dessert. Chinese mother Bling Baby, Jello, famous Western delicacy. Poor Chinese baby. He unable to tell if this Jello is strawberry, raspberry, jelly, orange, lemon, lime, apple, black raspberry, black jelly, or grape. Jello come in all 10 flavors. Poor Chinese baby. But Chinese mother Bling Baby, great Western invention. Spoon. Spoon was invented for eating Jello. Baby find this is grape Jello, deep, dark, delicious new flavor. Chinese baby very happy. So end Ancient Chinese pantomime is pretty good commercial, no?
Look, Sidekick, a shop just for heroes.
No, it's a comic book shop and it's for everyone.
Not possible. See, it's even right in the name, Heroes. So that means you'll need to stay out here whilst I go shopping.
It's Heroes, your mom threw out comic shop, and it's for everyone, including sidekicks.
Hey guys, you know, the little guy is right. It's all about the love of comics, and not whether you can fly or not. But, by the way, I do love the cape.
Gee, thanks.
So Heroes Comic Shop is located at 130 West 14th Street in Elmira Heights, New York. We're open Wednesday through Saturday. You can check us out at momthroughout.com.
Oh, look! They have Archie comics!
Heroes Comics, for every kind of hero.
I think we should be considering ourselves very, very lucky and fortunate today. But without stopping, we should travel straight on into the maelstrom that be the phone lines. Don't be forgetting, you're a little late for this week, but there is next week, and the week after that, and other times when you feel inspired to make a request. We don't worry about the times, we just worry about what it be. And all you need to be doing is be a calling or texting 323-HEAVE-HO. And for those that don't understand how the old letters work, they're highly complicated. Ask your parents, they'll explain it to you. But we'll give you the numbers, 323-432-8346. Oh yes, now let's go straight to the phone lines and listen to that request. That be there.
I'd like to hear about the very first Christmas as told by SpongeBob.
It's shaping up to be a wonderful holiday, not your normal average everyday.
Sounds like someone felled my old coral tree. SpongeBob, Patrick, why'd you do this to me?
The world feels like it's in Loverly.
Go away before I harm you bodily.
This Christmas feels like the very first Christmas to me. There'll be shopping, decorating, and plenty of snow. Hey, Patrick, who's that under the mistletoe?
What? Who, me? Would you look at the time I should go?
People seem a little more brotherly. Here's a special something to you from me.
Even all the trash on Christmas, it smells so sweetly. This Christmas feels like the very first Christmas to me.
What do you want? Can't you see that I'm busy?
Step outside, we've got something for you to see.
SpongeBob, take this stuff down immediately.
Chestnuts roasting and burns in the 3rd degree.
Tonight things are as good as they seem to be. A star on top will complete all the scenery.
This Christmas feels like the very first Christmas to me.
This Christmas feels like the very first Christmas to me.
a leather hood. Whip me, Santa Claus, spank me, Santa Claus, don't worry if my flesh be seared. I should be harshly punished for being bad all year. Whip me, Santa Claus, spank me, Santa Claus, the time of reckoning has neared. I have to pay my social debt before I can have cheer. What is this you tell me? You'll never punish me, 'cause that is not the way you work. Hell, that is news to me. When you don't bring presents to children that were bad, then you have punished them, I say, by making them be sad. Violence may offend you, then use a gentle touch. But still I want that reddened butt. Is that asking too much? Whip me, Santa Claus, spank me, Santa Claus, don't worry if my flesh be seared. I should be harshly punished for being bad all year. Whip me, Santa Claus, spank me, Santa Claus, the time of reckoning has neared. I have to pay my social debt before I can have cheer.
Different kind of Christmas for different kinds of people. What did they say? Different strokes for different folks. That there be mucus and a bloody phlegm with whip me Santa Claus. Back to the phone lines we shall go and see where the stream makes it so we can grow. I almost had something there. I almost did. I believe I truly did.
Greetings and salutations. I would be delighted if I could hear A Christmas Carol by Tom Lehrer. Thank you very much.
One very familiar type of song is the Christmas Carol, although it is perhaps a bit out of season at this time. However, I am informed by my disc jockey friends, of whom I have none, that in order to get a song popular by Christmas time, you have to start plugging it well in advance. So here goes. It's always seemed to me, after all, that Christmas, with its spirit of giving, offers us all a wonderful opportunity each year to reflect on what we all most sincerely and deeply believe in. I refer, of course, to money. And yet none of the Christmas carols that you hear on the radio or in the street even attempt to capture the true spirit of Christmas as we celebrate it in the United States. That is to say, the commercial spirit. So I should like to offer the following Christmas carol for next year as being perhaps a bit more appropriate. Christmas time is here, by golly, disapproval would be folly. Deck the halls with hunks of holly, fill a cup and don't say when. Kill the turkeys, ducks, and chickens, mix the punch, drag out the dickens. Even though the prospect sickens, brother, here we go again. On Christmas Day, you can't get sore. Your fellow man you must adore. There's time to rob him all the more. The other 360 of war. Relations, sparing no expense, will send some useless old utensil or a matching pen and pencil. Just the thing I need. How nice. It doesn't matter how sincere it is, nor how heartfelt the spirit. Sentiment will not endear it. What's important is the price. Hark the Herald Tribune sings, advertising wondrous things. God rest ye merry merchants, may ye make the Yuletide pay. Angels we have heard on high tell us to go out and buy. So let the raucous sleigh bells jingle, hail our dear old friend Kris Kringle, driving his reindeer across the sky. Don't stand underneath when they fly by. Actually, I did rather well myself this past Christmas. The nicest present I received was a gift certificate, good at any hospital, for a lobotomy. Now.
On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a Japanese transistor radio.
On the second day of Christmas, my true love gave to me
Green polka dot pajamas
and a Japanese transistor radio.
It's a Nakashima.
On the third day of Christmas, my true love gave to me
a calendar book with the name of my insurance man.
green polka dot pajamas and a Japanese transistor radio.
It's the Mark IV model. That's the one that's discontinued.
On the fourth day of Christmas, my true love gave to me
a simulated alligator wallet.
a calendar book with the name of my insurance man, green polka dot pajamas and a Japanese transistor radio.
And it comes in a leatherette case with holes in it so you could listen right through the case.
On the fifth day of Christmas, my true love gave to me
a statue of a lady with a clock where her stomach ought to be.
a simulated alligator wallet, a calendar book with the name of my insurance man, green polka dot pajamas and a Japanese transistor radio.
And it has a wire with a thing on one end that you could stick in your ear and a thing on the other end that you can't stick anywhere because it's bent.
On the sixth day of Christmas, my true love gave to me
a hammered aluminum nutcracker and all that other stuff.
and a Japanese transistor radio. On the seventh day of Christmas, my true love gave to me
a pink satin pillow that says San Diego with fringe all around it and all that other stuff.
and a Japanese transistor radio. On the eighth day of Christmas, my true love gave to me
An indoor plastic bird bath
all that other stuff.
and a Japanese transistor radio.
On the ninth day of Christmas, my true love gave to me
A pair of teakwood shower clogs
and a Japanese transistor radio. On the 10th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me
a chromium combination manicure scissors and cigarette lighter
and a Japanese transistor radio. On the 11th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me
an automatic vegetable slicer that works when you see it on television but not when you get it home.
and a Japanese transistor radio.
On the 12th day of Christmas, although it may seem strange, on the 12th day of Christmas, I'm going to exchange an automatic vegetable slicer that works when you see it on television but not when you get it home.
Chromium combination manicure scissors and cigarette lighter.
Pair of teakwood shower clogs.
Indoor plastic bird bath.
A pink satin pillow that says San Diego with fringe all around it.
Hammered aluminum nutcracker.
Statue of a lady with a clock where her stomach ought to be.
Simulated alligator wallet.
A calendar book with the name of my insurance man.
Green polka dot pajamas.
And a Japanese transistor radio. Merry Christmas, everybody!
That there be Alan Sherman with the 12 gifts of Christmas. That was appreciated through the book of face. Nice little message sent to us. Thank you about that. Now let us go right back to the phone lines and see what kind of nice, sweet, kind and wonderful Christmas song or carol is going to be requested this time. Something that will go straight to the heart and make you feel all fluttery.
You heard the night Santa went crazy. The extra gory version. Thank you very much.
Down in the workshop, all the elves were making toys for the good Gentile girls and the good Gentile boys. When the boss busted in, nearly scared him half to death, had a rifle in his hands and cheap whiskey on his breath. From his beard to his boots, he was covered with ammo, like a big fat drunk, disgruntled Yuletide Rambo. And he smiled as he said, with a twinkle in his eye, Merry Christmas to all, now you're all gonna die. The night Santa went crazy, the night Saint Nick went insane, realized he'd been getting the raw deal. Something finally must have snapped in his brain. Well, the workshop is gone now, he decided to bomb it. Everywhere you'll find pieces of Cupid and Comet. And he tied up his helpers, and he held the elves hostage, and he ground up poor Rudolph into reindeer sausage. He got Dancer and Prancer with an old German Luger, and he slashed up Dasher just like Freddy Krueger. And he picked up a flamethrower, and he barbecued Blitzen, and he took a big bite and said it tastes just like chicken. The night Santa went crazy, the night Kris Kringle went nuts. Now you can't hardly walk around the North Pole without stepping in reindeer guts. There's the National Guard and the FBI. There's a van from the Eyewitness News and helicopters circling round in the sky. And the bullets are flying, the body counts rising, and everyone's dying to know who Santa was. My, you used to be such a jolly guy. Yes, Virginia, now Santa Claus is dead. Some guy from the SWAT team blew a hole through his head. Yes, little friend now, that's his brains on the floor. I guess they won't have the fat guy to kick around anymore. But now there's no more presents for the children's enjoyment, and the elves gotta stand in line to file for unemployment. And they say Mrs. Claus, she's on the phone every night with a lawyer negotiating the movie rights. They talk about the night Santa went crazy, the night St. Nicholas flipped, broke his back for some milk and cookies. Sounds to me like he was tired of getting gypped. Oh, the night Santa went crazy, the night St. Nick went insane, realized he'd been getting the raw deal. Something finally must have snapped in his brain. Whoa, something finally must have snapped in his brain. Tell ya, something finally must have snapped in his brain.
Hello there, Bobby, and hello to everybody out there in podcast land. Oh, I got to say, I'm sorry for this heat wave we had. You see, I had fantastic recipe. It came out even better than I hoped, but it used the earth as an oven. And you know what?
I knew it.
It worked! It really worked! Oh, by the way, I have plenty fruitcake for everybody. You just show up here at the ship, I give you fruitcake. You have fruitcake till you turn blue. I got so much fruitcake. But wait till you hear about the next big recipe I has. Yeah, it's squid flambe tartare. It's gonna be fantastic.
If anybody survives.
Anyway, I has great song for everybody's out there, so now I sings now. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Everywhere you go, take a look at the 5 and 10, glistening once again. Me candy canes and silver lanes aglow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. toys in every store. But the prettiest sight you'll see is the holly that will be on your own front door. A pair of hop-along boots and a pistol that shoots as if it's Shivani and Ben. Dolls that will talk and will go for a walk is the hope of Janice and Jen. And Mom and Dad can hardly wait for school to start again. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Everywhere you go, there's a tree in the Grand Hotel, one in the park as well. The sturdy kind that doesn't mind the snow is beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Soon the bells will start, and the thing that will make them ring is the carol that you sing right within yours heart.
I do believe we've been tortured well enough. Good night.
So just chill till the next episode.